Hey, Shabina. Good night to you. Hey, Alex. I didn't know if y'all would be on here or not. I done got in my pajamas. Did y'all have a good day? Hey, Ann. You making your videos today? Y'all, look how bad I'm not matching, okay? I got to show this to y'all because I wasn't planning on coming on here with this, but I got on a polka dotted gown with some, I don't even know what kind of pajamas this is, but it works. I had to work today. I'm ready for the weekend. It's cute, Shavina. It do not match. That's right, Ann. I be believing in comfort. When I get home, that's the first thing I do. Find something comfortable. You had to work today too, Margaret? I'm so ready for the weekend. Ain't tomorrow Friday? Lord, let me be right. I'm right, ain't I? Yes, it's Thursday. And today was the first of the month. Jesus. Me too, Margaret. That's your type of stuff, Shavina. Well, you would like my whole drawer of pajamas. You got to work on the weekend? I swear that should be illegal. If you do work on the weekend, they should at least let you alternate weekends. Like one weekend, that's what they do at my job. The people that work on Saturday, they they one group works this Saturday and then the next weekend is another group. They switch out. I think the manager is there every week, but where am I from? I'm from Georgia in America. Hey, baseball. I forgot to do that thing where I put all the messages in. So if I missed anybody, let's see. Oh, we got to get this idiot back out of here. Hey, Gina. Yes, ma'am. You just get you a free yes or no question. Yep, Atlanta is the capital. I live at the very bottom of the state, almost to Florida. Atlanta's probably about like 4 or 5 hours. Hey, MBB. Alrighty, will Margaret celebrate anything this month? Will Margaret? And I've been popping them over here. If I have to, I'll get off the tablet and get on the phone. Will Margaret celebrate anything next month? Will Margaret celebrate anything next month? Thank you, Anne, for helping me zap the trolls. Ace of Swords reversed. Three of Swords reversed. I feel like something peaceful could happen next month as long as you stay away from dramatic people, people that bring drama with them, okay? Because the Three of Swords is reversed. That's a peaceful energy. The Ace of Swords reversed says it's kind of up to you because there's someone either you're around or you could know that they're very petty and they have drama in their energy. If you avoid those people, then yes. But if you don't, you're going to get sucked up in it. So whatever that means. Yes, if you choose to avoid the drama, people. Shavina says, is my best friend low-key jealous of me? Is Shavina's best friend low-key? How are you going to be best friends with someone? I'm only saying this out of love. But how are you going to be best friends with someone who you think could be jealous of you? Because that means they're spewing out negative energy towards you. Even if they're not jealous, you feel something from this person. Choose to value yourself more than that. Don't allow somebody to hold the title of best friend unless they deserve it, okay? I'm just saying. Just in case you need to be reminded. Guess who popped up? The Aries. Oh, Lord. The saga of the Aries. The never-ending Aries saga. Yes, Alex. I'm from Georgia. That's right. Two of Swords reversed. Tower. Shavina, this is the energy you got from this person. I don't see literally jealousy in these cards. Like, it's not feeling like, yes, jealousy, but it feels like someone that the universe has been nudging you to distance yourself from with the Tower energy there. I'll say that much. Like, maybe you've been feeling like an intuitive nudge, but you can't put your finger on why. It's because you and this person's frequency ain't exactly jiving anymore. And if you want to change your frequency and evolve and grow, sometimes you have to leave people behind. Not because you're better than them. None of us are better than anyone else. We're all just humans. But if we want to change our frequency, sometimes we have to leave people behind. It might be sad for a minute, but it'll be worth it and you'll be proud of yourself in the end. All right, MBB, is H interested in me after the first meeting? You welcome, Shavina. Is H interested in MBB after the first meeting? That's what you did, Alex. And it's hard for people with a good heart to do that. Hey, Kelly. Is H interested in MBB after the first meeting? Five of Swords reversed. Page of Wands reversed. Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles reversed. So they want an opportunity with you. They have interest in you, but they're not good for you, okay? Because the Four of Wands is about them wanting an opportunity with you. But I feel like if you deal with this person, be very careful. They got the Devil energy, the Three of Pentacles reversed. That can be like triangulation. They're very immature. So all I'm saying is, don't let them get too close too fast. I put it that way. I'm not going to tell you exactly what to do, but when the Devil card comes out, I have to tell you that. But they are interested in an opportunity with you. You go, Alex. All right. You welcome, MBB. The Blessed One. Is A interested in the Blessed One? Is A interested in the Blessed One? Hey, Dan. No worries, Dan. Where in Georgia? South Georgia. That's about all I can give you. We're on the internet with possibly creepazoids. Hey, sisters and Sonny. Alright, the blessed one. What the hell? It fell on the floor. Let's see what it said. The Six of Swords is here. Let's see what else. Two of Cups reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. I feel like they're still focused on moving on from somebody that was painful from their past. So even if they entertain you, their energy's still invested in something else. You know what I'm saying? Alright, you two sisters. Hey, Priscilla. Alright. Gina, I really don't go in order, baby. I just do them as they pop up in the chat. So if I miss you, you just have to repost it, and then I'll eventually get it. If you hang around long enough, I'll get you, okay? I used to do a list, but it's very overwhelming, and then half the people would leave before I got to their name, and then me and Ann would have to keep up with like 50 names, and it just ain't worth it. Alright, sisters, will I leave Sam behind? Will you? Now, how you going? Where's my stick? How you going to ask me if you're going to leave him behind? Should you leave Sam behind? That's what I'm going to ask. Because if you want to choose to do so, you can. If you choose to do so, you still can. You just have to make that mind up. Hangman, Seven of Wands. I feel like saying that for your best timeline, at the very least, you should put a boundary between you and that person, Rashima. The Seven of Wands is about a boundary. And then give some time pass and see if that person breaks those boundaries. See if that person respects those boundaries. Let them show you if you should leave them behind. Alright, will Alex have a fun month in May? Let's see, we're going to use this deck. I hadn't used it in a while. Will Alex have a fun month in May? You welcome, sisters. And I'm sorry I always call you Rashima. It's a habit. Your name used to be that back in the day. Will Alex have a fun month in May? Will Alex have a fun month in May? The Star reversed and the Hermit energy. Two of Swords reversed. King of Swords. King of Wands reversed and the Hierophant energy. It's according to what you call fun. I bet you're like, oh God, what is this, Marley? I feel like you're going to have a lot of spiritual energy. I don't really know if I can put words to it. So, King of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Hermit, okay? This is a lot of growing internally. And maybe even some things becoming clear to you that the universe is showing you through the King of Swords energy. And it's through isolation that you're going to be getting this. I don't feel like you're going to have a lot of interaction with just random new connections or anything. Maybe your inner circle possibly, but not a whole lot of going out and doing things. King of Wands reversed, Star reversed, because you could feel drained, and it's because, like I said, it's a lot of spiritual energy. So I'm not saying it's not going to be fun, but it could be overwhelming, and then once you recover from being drained from it, you'll be glad and thankful it happened, if that makes sense. And if this doesn't make sense yet, just wait until the end of May and then look back and see if it makes sense. like maybe you're being nudged to do certain things, like your intuition is nudging you to start a new habit, break a habit, have new ideas, and you act on it, something like that. Well, thank you for letting me know, Dalla. I love it when people come back and tell me. If they're coming back to test you and you know they're toxic, that means you must be doing good in life. That's all I'm saying. You know what you need to do, sisters? If you're having a hard time moving forward in life, it's happened to me a billion times. I always figure out what can I point to in my reality right now today that I can change, that I can take control over. Well, thank you, Dahlia. But pick what you have control over. And it might be something as small as making your bed every day, okay? It doesn't have to be what we conceive as huge to start with. It can be something as simple as every day you make your bed. Every day you walk a mile in the afternoon and watch the sunset. All of those things that you have control over, you start to take control. And to who God gives much, He expects much. So whatever God has currently given you, you take care of that and take control over it. And you show God you're going to take care of what you got, and you're going to do the things that you have control of, and that momentum will slowly, surely come in on its own. You'll no longer feel stuck because you will be more concerned with taking action on the things you can control. I swear if you get a journal, it'll help, but everybody's different. But I feel like if you just basically focus on the things you can control. If you can't pull yourself up there to wash all the dishes, wash a dish. You know? Start small, sisters. If you're stuck and you have nowhere to go and you have to stay there where you are, just start small with the littlest things you can. If there's anywhere you can leave and go to, go. If you have family or friends or something that you can leave with nothing, I've left with the clothes on my back before and my children. And I'm fine. So it is possible if you have family. I had a mom, and she had a house, so I could go there. Well, if you have nowhere to go, do what I'm telling you. You start small where you are, and you just keep building on that. And try to gray rock as much as you can, try not to feed anything into it. I feel you. See, some people have that. So, a lot of times we're born into situations where when we become adults, we wonder, why the hell is my life this way? My family mistreats me. I'm all alone. I'm with a narcissist. I can't control it. You know why? Because, like I said, to who God gives much, He expects much. If you can break free and ultimately become that strong person you're capable of being, or you wouldn't be in that situation, because God will never give you more than you can handle, you will be like a hell on wheels of a person. You will be very dynamic. So you can do it. You can do it. You just got to start small where you are and take it day by day. But if you do get someone that'll take you in short term to get away from that person that you're with, that's the best thing in the world, because you can immediately start to recuperate. Because literally for a year or two, you're probably going to be drained and just trying to make it in life and rest. Because you really need to renew your whole soul after you leave that kind of stuff. So you can do it. I know you can. All right. I got a donation from Liz. So are you here, Liz? That's right, Priscilla. That's right. me see if I can find Liz's question in here. Oh, there she is. Okay, did you put it on Cash App, the question? I'm looking. Thank you, by the way. Here, let me put a little heart thing so I know I read for it. You welcome, sisters. My question is, how will the Pride event my girlfriend and I are hosting go? All right, let's see. What deck we gonna use? It's always so much work when you're freaking hosting a freaking event. And when I say an event, all I mean is when my kids were smaller, we would do humongous birthday parties, and we had land, and they would come and we would do like a hayride, and I think we've done some water slides, and we would have like pizza, let them paint their little flower pot and put the flower in it, you know, like we'd let them plant a flower and paint their pot or make a bracelet. Hell, that stressed me out, and it was a one-day affair. It wasn't like multiple days. That stressed me out. All right, how will Liz's event go that she's hosting with her girlfriend? 4 shuffles. How will Liz's event go that she is hosting with her? Yes, Ann, I'd be up there painting them flower pots with them little girls. That sounds cute. I think I may want to do that. So then, yes, Liz. So what you do is you get you a little table, and get you some of these like these acrylic paints. My big ass was probably all up in the screen, but get you like 8 or 10 acrylic paints. It's according to how many kids you're gonna have. You might need more, but one of each color, and just get them like a little paper plate and squirt the paint of different colors in the, you know, make them a little artist thing with all the colors, and give them a paintbrush, and then they can paint the little dollar flower pot. Now it's probably $3 or $4 because everything done went up. And once everything dries, you can put them some dirt, like have a bag of soil, and then let them plant them a flower in it. Yes, they'll love that. Little kids love that. I be vibing with little kids. That sounds creepy, but I don't mean it any way bad. Like, me and little kids, we can just get on the same page, because little kids will be straight with you. You'll be like, is this shirt ugly? They'll be like, yeah. Okay, thank you for your feedback. or is the food good? Well, this is, but you need to work on your mashed potatoes. Older people too. Is that what you do, Ann? You're putting them on plates? See, I always wondered what you're actually filming. I knew it was paint, but I didn't know what it was on. Yeah. But see, I can vibe with that. Little kids ain't two-faced. Little kids, they will call you out. Yeah, they too honest. That's the best. They have no filter, man. No filter. It's great. And once a little kid like sees that you're a good person, if you get on to them, they're going to listen to you, because they're like, y'all are on the same level now. They respect you more. Kids are smart. They can figure out who they can play. It's funny. So you're going to have some little kids there. You definitely need to let them make some bracelets or plant a flower. Hermit reversed, so very busy. It's going to be very eventful. You're going to stay like, don't have time to sit down for a moment. 8 of Pentacles reversed. You could feel drained afterwards. Or you feel as if you don't have time for like your priorities as you're preparing for it. Just saying in general. But that's stuff that's like anything that you host, that's going to happen. Not just this, you know? All right, how's it going to turn out for Liz? Page of Cups, there's the little kids painting their flower pot. Can you believe that came out? I swear tarot is like so funny. I don't know. There's a little kid, Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is gonna, like, the kids will be very much having like a good time. Or even if it's grown people, they are going to enjoy it in a childlike way, like a very happy vibe there. The people are going to feel very childlike, playful, and happy. But I got to show y'all one more time just for the hell of it. Little kid on the card with his little flower pot. It's a cup, actually, but it looks like a flower pot. King of Pentacles reversed. So there's the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, both reversed. Like I said, you may feel like you don't have it all together at some point. It's a grown adult event, LOL, 30 and plus. So yeah, with Page of Cups there, I would say that it's going to be very joyful. Two of Swords reversed. Two of Cups reversed. Knight of Swords. You are going to feel all over the place. I don't want to discourage you, but it keeps coming out, so I have to tell you. You're going to feel all over the place, like you need to be doing 3 things at once in order to get ready for this. And it's going to require a lot of your energy. Like there's 2 Pentacle cards. They're both reversed. And the Two of Cups is even reversed. So just be mindful about you and your girlfriend being on the same page, like not getting too stressed out and then saying something you don't mean. I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm just saying Two of Cups reversed. You could do so or say something before you think about it because you're busy trying to get ready. I could just relate to that. But then the Knight of Swords is here. We are inviting my best friend with her problematic girlfriend, which makes me nervous, but she's coming on Sunday. Well, here's the Two of Cups reversed, so maybe that's them. Just be, like, make sure you don't let that get into, your priorities of getting ready for it. And also don't allow whatever they are fussing about or whatever they disagree about to leak over into your relationship. Because the Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups reversed is saying, like, if you get stressed out, you might say something before you think it through. You know what I mean? So just be, like, mentally prepare yourself that that's a possibility. The guests overall are going to enjoy it as a childlike, joyful experience, but you're going to be, like, glad when it's over so you can catch a break. That's the way I feel with all the Pentacles in the reverse. Hangman. There you go. Before they even get there, just go ahead and be like, if they say this to each other or do this, we're going to go for a walk or we're going to go outside and do something different. Give them some space. So you don't have to get involved in it. Tower. You just take a step back, Hangman, because look, if this is not you and your person's energy, then it's their energy. But Two of Cups reversed in the Tower. They could very well get into an argument of some kind while at your house. So it's possible. I mean, it's coming out, so I'm going to tell you. I don't want to discourage you from doing it. Just be mindful of it. World reversed. Good, maybe not. If she don't show up, then that'll probably be better. Page of Pentacles reversed, because it's something this person has done before. Okay, maybe not with you, but in general. These people have disagreed or had conflict like this before. Because this came out under the Tower, the World reversed, and the Page of Pentacles reversed. This is about an unlearned lesson that keeps someone stuck in a rotating cycle, a revolving door, right? I have a feeling my best friend may not show up because of her girlfriend. They could be fussing. That's true. I don't know. I feel like they're going to show up because I feel like they're going to get into it. Maybe if they do, they'll go home or they won't come. Maybe that'll be what happens. because it feels like energy of someone not being on the same page, someone that's already got into it before, they didn't learn their lesson, so it just keeps going with the unfinished business of the world energy in the reverse beside the Page of Pentacles reversed, and then it's got a Tower card here. So that's always like a little blow up moment, you know? Nine of Cups reversed. Again, this is rough. My girlfriend is also inviting her friends too, and they are not dramatic, but the only one I can see being on drama is my best friend's girlfriend. Well, that means that, yeah. It just feels rough. It doesn't mean you have to be fearful of it, but it just feels like you don't want them to crash the party, you know? Because there's people here that are in a joyful energy with the Page of Cups. I do see you being like frazzled or overworked right before it happens, but that's just normal when you're holding an event. But then as I pull the cards, you got this Two of Cups reverse popping out. That's somebody not on the same page. The Tower energy causing ruckus. And whoever this is known for doing this. Like, whoever these two people are, they've gotten into this argument before for the same exact thing. So it's an unlearned lesson. And they just keep moving in us, you know, doing this. And I feel like whoever this is also very emotionally codependent because the Nine of Cups reversed is here. And if you're around a bunch of people and you have an emotionally codependent spouse or husband or wife or whatever, they're going to feel, you know, intimidated by you giving your energy to anybody else, even if it's in a healthy way. So that could even start the argument. That's why I feel like it's possible they may show up and then have some words once they get there. Judgment. Five of Pentacles reversed. King of Wands. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's all going to work out. You got the Justice at the bottom. This is hilarious. This sounds like my family getting together, bro. But anyway, at the end of it all, the Judgment and the King of Wands, ultimately, whoever goes will feel like they had a good time and it all worked out. Five of Pentacles reversed. Everything is made good again. No one permanently cuts their bond off from anyone else. The Death reversed. And then the Justice card is here. Like, it just feels up and down, but at the end of the day, everything will be fine. And you'll be glad you did it overall. But there's still a possibility these two people in the Two of Cups reversed might have a little blow-up moment, but I feel like they'll work it out. Just don't let them pull you into it. You know? Just don't let them pull you into it. Liz, you got to come back and tell me if it happens that way. You got the number 35 and it says change. Again, 35 change reminds me of the Eight of Wands. Well, it's the Two of Cups reversed, so that's why I feel like it's a couple. So I didn't know if it might be you and your girlfriend, but then you said them other two like to disagree, so that has to be what it is. May 16th to the 18th. Like two people in a romantic connection is what it feels like to me. But this Eight of Wands energy change, this is just the energy of this thing that you're asking about. There's a lot of moving parts, things you have to do to get ready for it. That's the energy of that, Eight of Wands. All right, one more oracle. And then I want to give you some from this deck just because it's fun. Miss Bikini always gets them. All right, let's see what Liz gets. Action, 15, breaking down to a 6. Both of these cards are the same kind of vibe, you know? Action and change. You got to do a lot to get it done. You may be tired. You may feel like you're going in 100 directions. You're trying to make lists and check them off and get all the things ready for the things and the people, blah, blah. You know what I mean. But at the end of the day, you're going to be glad you did it because there's people here that are going to have a good time. A very lighthearted, jolly, happy time, such as like childlike innocence energy. And whoever this is that's not on the same page at some point, Two of Cups reversed, I feel like they're going to fix it or work it out with the Five of Pentacles reversed. This is kind of just who they are. They've done this before. This ain't the first time. They haven't learned their lesson. They may have a blow up, but at the end of the day with the Justice, I feel like it'll be fine. That's funny. You sound just like my family at Thanksgiving or some shit. Alright, let me give you some of these. Let's give Liz an oracle out of this deck. Let's give Liz an oracle. I hope it's not my girlfriend. I will be mindful about the stress too. Yeah, let's hope not. As long as you're mindful about what you say and do, I feel like you'll be fine. Because y'all are like long-term, stable kind of vibes. Anytime you ever came in here and asked me about it, so. Gratitude shifts awareness, changing the world you see before you. I swear this goes with the message. So just focusing your awareness on the joyful times you're having. Just don't get caught up in someone else's rodeo, right? Don't get caught up if somebody else is in an argument. Just shift your awareness and focus on your stuff. Focus on your joy, what you're doing at the get together and having fun. Gratitude shifts your awareness, changing the world before you. Do something to surprise yourself. So maybe you deserve a prize, Liz. Maybe you need to do something nice for yourself. If you overwork or you work a lot of hours, you stay busy, whatever, do something nice for you at some point when you can. It's about 10 people who are in their 30s. See, 30-year-olds, they ought to be able to have fun and be nice. Fire up your power and make things happen. Again, this feels like the same energy you got in the other deck, change and action. So you're going to feel like busy and getting ready for it, but that's just normal for any get together. I feel like you'll be fine. There's just a Two of Cups reverse that could happen in the midst of it. And just be mindful not to get pulled into that and you'll be good to go. So you got to come back and give us the tea after the party. So if it's the 16th to the 18th, like the week of the 21st, I need the tea, okay? You let us know how it goes. And if 10 people's there and all of them are couples, it could be any of them with, you know, a disagreement or something they're not on the same page about. All right, Liz. Thank you very much. I hope that made sense. Liz said, damn, I hope it ain't my girlfriend. You welcome, baby. For $4.99, Rusty, we'll put them wherever you want. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist, Ann. I need to quit. I don't need to feed it. See, I'm working on myself too, y'all. You shouldn't feed energy to people like that. You should just act like they don't exist. But I can't help it. It just comes out my mouth before I can control it. Yes, Delilah. You can ask it yes or no. And say, you go, girl. I can't stand them. I just want to tell them, I can't stand you. I don't know why they come in here. Is my kid's father going to do right by them this time around? Mr. Blue, I wasn't talking to you, by the way. I saw that you retracted your message. I was talking about that stinking ass Rusty Dog person. So it wasn't you I was talking ugly about, so I'm just letting you know. You can hang out with us. I'm allowed to talk trash on my channel? Okay. I'm glad that's a rule, because I can't help myself when they come in here. It just gets the best of me, and I talk shit. I can't help it. King of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Wands reversed. So when you're asking me, are they going to do right by your children? The thing is, they may intend to do right by your children. Their intentions may be in a good spot. I'm not going to say they're not. But something about their life, they need to get their priorities in order to do right for your children. Does that make sense? The King of Pentacles reversed, he's not a bad guy always. Sometimes he is, but he's not always a bad guy. Sometimes he just doesn't have his life together, so to speak. He needs to work on getting his priorities in order, managing his money and his time and his attention and his efforts, anything pentacle related. He doesn't have it together. So his intentions may be good, but just don't get your expectations up too high in the beginning. Let him show you, because he's showing me that he's a King of Pentacles reversed. There's Dan the man. Alright. Is the guy I'm seeing occasionally having good intentions towards me? You welcome. Swati? Does this guy have good intentions towards Swati? Does this guy have good intentions towards Swati? Does this guy have good intentions? Eight of Wands flipped out. And the Magician reversed. So the Magician reversed is a manipulative energy. But the Eight of Wands seems positive. So I would say keep it at communication level if you're seeing them randomly. And see if they can show you an established pattern of communication. Attempt to establish a pattern of communication with this person. And let this person show you who they are. Because this is someone that they may not flat out lie to you, but they'll withhold the truth in order to, make themselves look better. Not flat out lying, but withholding the truth to me is a lie if it's intentional. But this is a manipulative card in the reverse. So just be careful is all I'm saying. Possibly it could be okay, but you need to let them show you an established pattern of communication and then go from there. Alright, Swati, that was for you. Yes, that was for you. Alright, Fatima, will H the Aquarius ask me out? Will H the Aquarius ask Fatima out? Will H the Aquarius ask Fatima out? Hierophant with the High Priestess. That's a freaking match. Yes. That's the feminine and masculine version of each other in the upright. Damn, that's the best reading I got all day. So yes, 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 Fatima. You gonna let me get up and dance in my polka dotted gown. I don't want to put them cards up. Look at it. They're both upright. And they're a match. What Dan said. trying to cover you with some strawberries and you welcome, Fatima, with some strawberries and whipped cream. You finna play it?
Mm-mm.
Play it for him.
He in there sleep.
He don't matter.
Nah.
He gotta get up in a minute
I played
anyway.
it for Marcus Milton.
Mhm. Play it once.
Already played it.
Play it one time.
Okay.
Hey, Miss Bikini.
You need to play it.
I can't play it
Play
good.
to Monica.
I don't know
I
how.
don't know whose this is. It just kind of spawned one day,
Yeah,
and on top of the thing, so I picked it up and I played it.
we'll play it.
Do you got
We
the
done
red nail
manifested
polish?
Miss Bikini.
You got the red nail polish? I know you took it. You had the dark red. Now I'm all stuck with the Dollar General red.
That's blue and purple.
Where it is?
See? I
I'm
don't
gonna start
have no
playing if you don't give me the red nail polish.
I don't have red.
Goodness, bro. You bugging.
Oh no, she got upset stomach because the dentist. I don't blame her.
I hate
The
this.
dentist is not a fun man to go see.
I would rather. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that.
All right, Alice, does S miss me? I done got hot. Can I cut the air on, Emmy?
I guess that you don't love me.
Are you cold?
It's fine.
Thank
It's okay. Just cut it on. Go ahead and cut it on.
you.
You're not welcome.
Well, if you cold, I won't cut it on.
It's fine.
All right, does S miss Alice? She give me a hard time. Always giving me a hard time. Does S miss Alice? Oh, you turned the heater on, Miss Bikini? It's so dang hot here. You definitely don't need the heater here this time of year. Seven of Swords. Nine of Swords reversed. I mean, this would technically be a no, Alice, but if you're still actively involved with this person in some way in your life, be very mindful of them, like their intentions towards you, because the Seven of Swords is like a very much manipulative. It's like the liar, cheater, stealer card in the tarot. And the Nine of Swords reversed is saying they're not even feeling bad for it. It doesn't bother them to be in this energy. So just be mindful, I'm saying. And this can be only for fun, but since it came out, I have to say it. The Seven of Swords ain't a good feeling energy at all. They scraped you down at the dentist, Dan? Alright, Samaya, does the Sag still have feelings towards me?
Since I got braces up, we got to clean the brackets, and it's the worst thing ever. I be wanting to die. I be wanting.
You welcome, Alice.
I would rather venture through Chernobyl than go to the dentist. I swear, I can't stand it. Gosh. Goodness. So, anyway, bye.
Marky's here, Emmy. She said, hey, friend. Yo, yo, yo. It's Marky Mark's Tarot. I bet he's like, damn, I'm tired of hearing her say that every damn time I come in here. Emmy will talk some shit. You hear me?
What? I need talking nothing. For real, for real.
They just laughing, so I'm having to tell them you will.
What are they laughing at?
Probably when you was talking about the dentist.
I hate the dentist. And there are a lot of things I hate, but this is one.
King of Wands, Page of Pentacles. They have interest in you. They're very attracted to you. I don't feel like they're losing feelings. I feel like they be stalking you. But yeah, they're a Sag, they're a King of Wands, and a Page of Pentacles. I don't feel like they're losing their interest. So I'm going to say no. Their energy looks positive. Pleasant vibe. I gotta show y'all how bad my sugar problem is. If you've been watching me for the past few days, you remember when I told you that I bought some honey. Hey, Inner Guidance, I'm about to go get it. Look, I didn't take the camera with me. She ran to her room. She thought I done brought y'all in there with me in the kitchen. Look all this damn honey I ate. I should be ashamed of myself.
Yeah.
I ate this in like what, 4 days?
I'm about to be real vulnerable.
5 days? 4 days? 3? I don't know.
You remember them 5 packs of Hershey's we brought?
Mm-hmm.
I ate a whole 5 pack today. It was the little ones, it's not the big ones. But
Honey's not bad though? I hope not.
no, because
I'm going to fall over tomorrow if it is.
if you eat honey, that means you're skinny and your weight is gone.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to give the sugar cane workers a break.
I thought you just ate a bunch of sugar.
Yeah, Mark. Must be because I'm pregnant.
Mama. Y'all's song is Tomorrow by Chris Young.
What's that?
You know that song, don't even play with me right now.
Look at her yelling at
No,
me.
he's showing me that song. Do not do that right
Hey,
now.
Tubi.
Tubi.
Dan want to be a bee. I know there was just some questions in the chat, and I was eating that honey and not paying attention. So if you still in here, repost it for me, please. I be slipping.
It's like the one song that's like, we're like fire and gasoline, I'm no good for you, no good for me.
Beehive, Dan. I'm such a dork.
Behive.
Instead of behave, you can say beehive because he said he wanted to be a bee.
That's kind of funny. That's not funny, I mean, that's not very funny. I'm not laughing.
Do Ken go out with someone to eat Chinese food?
Hey, Mom. You
Ken!
can't ask somebody to go to Chinese food.
I'm about to check.
Can you say it just like that when you do it?
Okay, let's see. Let me hit the vape one time on this.
You hit the vape on everything. That's why you an addict on nicotine. You need to be like, let me hit the lettuce on this one time or something, bro. Like, let me hit the gym on this one time. But no, you don't ever do that. You like, let me hit the vape on this or the honey on this.
I love you, Emmy.
I love you too, but dang, you got some issues.
Okay, let's see. Do Ken go out with somebody to get some Chinese food? Ken ain't got no
You
shame.
gotta say it like, you kid? Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. We want to know, Star Angel. Hey, Zara. I probably am, Dan, honestly.
Probably will.
Cracking 500 on my sugar level.
Me too. I love sugar.
All right, let's see, Star Angel. All in on the. We had Chinese food for supper.
Bro.
We
That
love
was
some.
kid who came with us, y'all trust.
We love some Chinese food around here. We be eating there about once a week, at least. Don't we?
I'm not one of them.
The High Priestess and the King of Swords. These are yes cards, Star Angel. So honestly, I don't know how to answer that because this is positive energy. And someone that would go out and eat just to get some food with somebody wouldn't be in a very positive energy. But the King of Swords is about truth, and your intuition is the High Priestess. So if your gut tells you that, then yes, you're correct.
But wouldn't that be he positively did it?
Yeah.
Because he said positive.
Like her this is the card of intuition. So her intuition's already telling her he did it, and that's the truth. So I'd say yes. Is storytelling of history and culture the right niche for my YouTube channel?
Yeah! I'm sorry. I don't need that.
Zara, I'm going to answer it, but if you're interested in that, I say yes. Hey, Dorella, how are you, baby?
I gotta stop answering those questions like I got the cards.
Alright.
Candle that smells good. I want to go smell some Do we have any smell good candle?
Yeah, but my sinuses
No, I
can't
don't
take
want to burn. I just want to smell
in the living room by the couch. 9 of Swords reversed, 5 of Wands. So that's basically saying there's other people that possibly could be in that niche trying to start a YouTube channel. So it might take some time to get it off the ground. 5 of Wands, 9 of Swords reversed. But you have to just look at it as a marathon and not a sprint. Like, be willing to put a few years into it on the side as a hobby. And then there you go. Yes, it is a good thing to do. Because anything you go into nowadays, there's going to be other people doing it as well already. But if it speaks to your soul and you want to do it, then do it. That's how you mess around and manifest other opportunities, by following your inner guidance. You go, girl. You're welcome.
What time is it?
It's 9:04. Could you do a card for my mom that passed recently? Tubi, I don't really have any spiritual cards, so I don't want to pull some just random card for her. Like, I'll look through the decks that Miss Bikini sent me, and I'll see if I can find some spiritual cards in there, like some oracles or something, and I will pull it then. I could give you a message from her in this positive deck right here, because they're all good cards. So let me pull you one out of here. A message from her. We'll put that intention in there, okay? Alright, let's see what comes out. So this says, your vibe attracts your tribe. And the bottom of the deck says, true friends stick together every step of the way. So both of these cards are like about being very careful about the people you allow into your inner circle. So only let people in your inner circle if they're worthy of that spot. Value your effort, your time, your energy, and your home space. Don't let people in those places and in your energy unless they deserve it. Both of them feel like friend energy, like be careful of your friends.
What was that?
Tubi. You had diabetes with your last daughter and had to use insulin, and once your sugar went down to 33.
I think that's low. Probably low.
Yeah, that's like deathly low. I wonder why people get diabetes when they're pregnant and then it goes away afterwards.
Did you get diabetes? Because you used to eat like...
I ate everything. Milkshakes and all. Inner guidance. Will I get a new job within the next 2 weeks?
You think if I saw my pictures, my foot pictures on FaceTime, that I would make a bunch of money?
Girl, no.
You say my feet ain't a bunch of money worth? You just don't love me, bro.
You something else.
But I was gonna say something like actually.
Gage didn't want to sleep in my bed, y'all. He done fell asleep back there with his blanket. And he got to get up because
You gonna roll your big self.
Biggie is coming to bed in a minute. Biggie is ready to go to bed, and he gonna have to move it over.
Can your sugar drop to 0 when you die?
Probably.
What about when I was at the nail salon at one
I think your sugar dropped, but I don't feel like it was like deathly.
time? Yeah, I know. No.
5 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Cups. So I feel like if you keep applying for jobs, either you're going to get something in the next 2 weeks that you don't enjoy, or it may take longer than 2 weeks to get the job you want. Because you're going to feel like you're investing your effort in and you're getting disappointed over and over. So I feel like 2 of Cups, you will get an offer as long as you keep applying. But within the next 2 weeks, either you won't get one at all, or you'll get an offer for something that you're not enjoying or that you don't feel like fits you. You're welcome. Don't get discouraged. Just look at it as a stepping stone. You love you some honey too, Miss Bikini?
I was an animal. I'd be a white and black bagel like Snoopy.
Mm-hmm. If I was an animal, I'd be Mark's dog, because that dog gets a bed and doesn't have to do any chores, and Mark feeds it real food
Would you
too.
gonna make the dog do sweep the floor? Would you gonna make him do that?
I know, but it's like it gets babied.
It's Diamond.
Yeah, I would just trade with Diamond if I could pick an animal.
I think if I was actually
Diamond be vibing.
Mom, if I was an animal, what animal would I be? And don't say Snoopy, say no.
A raccoon.
I love them things, bruh. That's literally me for real, for me. I think, why you say that? Because I like them? Or is it because I go to people's trash at night?
That's from when you had the diabetes, and you'd be feeling like you seeing stuff. That's scary.
I guess.
Now I don't feel so bad, Miss Bikini, if you eat it bad as me.
Mom, they used this last year they didn't used to do 8 periods. This year they do. I used to never come to school. I ain't never stayed one day after school last year. But now I gotta like watch my food. Bruh.
I know.
Oh my god. I haven't
Mark said, and be seeing them aliens.
got a perfect attendance award since the first month of 5th grade. And
Pleasant vibe. Will I get the support I am seeking?
what time it is?
10 after 9. I think I'm going to do this question, y'all, and then I'm going to go and kick Gage out my bed.
I'm gonna go ahead and go talk about okay, so okay, I gotta brace myself to get up.
Okay.
With my legs.
Will Pleasant Vibe get the support that they are seeking? The Tower reversed. You had 2 alien encounters. Hell to the no. I haven't, because they know good and well I would have had my running abilities like activated. All of a sudden my running abilities would have just came into my conscious awareness, and I would have been doing Forrest Gump. Ace of Wands reversed, Tower reversed. So you may not get everything you're wanting when you're asking about your support with the Ace of Wands reversed. You may get discouraged or disheartened at times, but the Tower reverse says it's not going to be a total disaster. What you're going through is actually for your best good. Ultimately, you're going to be okay, even if it doesn't feel like it, and even if you can't see into the future how it'll work out. Ultimately, it's going to be okay. Now, your job is to just hold on to that faith and knowing that it's going to be okay with the Tower reverse. And then besides that, do your best at whatever it is you're trying to make happen. and have faith. That's about it. That's all you can do as a human. We don't have as much control as people act like we do, in my opinion. So yeah, you still got some challenges and discouragements with the Ace of Wands reversed, but the Tower reverse says ultimately you're being protected and guided more than you realize. And it won't hurt to pray and ask for help and guidance either. Okay. Milton be listening to that harmonica, Mark. She done went back there to her room now. You welcome, Pleasant Vibe. I'm gonna say, Emmy, Milton be listening to you. I be getting her all out of sorts. All right, y'all. Hopefully I see y'all tomorrow for Friday night. Y'all got some weekend plans to go out on the town? Because I sure don't. We got to go to Walmart and get Emily's friend a birthday present tomorrow, so it might be a little bit late when I come on, but we're going to go as soon as I get off at 5 and get her a present. Me too, Ann. And then I'll be back home with another tacky set of pajamas. Mark's going pole dancing, so his live may even be later than normal tomorrow night. He's got to go make them dollars. He's got a holler for $1. Future said, nah. All right, I love y'all. Good night, and I will see y'all tomorrow, okay? Okay, bye.